Hello, my name is Ilias Lobin. I'm an expert and dealer in authentic ancient Greek, Roman, Biblical, Byzantine coins and artifacts. I run a website called TrustedCoins.com where you have access to a wealth of information along with over 6,700 items that I have available in my store for sale. Every item that I sell comes complete with a beautiful certificate of authenticity. It comes complete with a lifetime guarantee of authenticity and my signature. I'm an expert that has identified over 28,000 authentic ancient coins and artifacts over the years. Every coin that I sell comes in a professional numismatic flip. A numismatic flip allows you to look at the front of the coin and the back of the coin without taking it out of the protective covering. And it has a shortened description that has a unique number that matches the certificate. So you can take this coin and its protective holder out and carry it with you, put it in a safe place, do what you will with it, and still know that you have the beautiful documentation for it. The description is professionally done, many times citing a major reference or collection. And on the back you get the history of the item you have purchased. So if you would like to make a great gift with a beautiful presentation, you may want to visit my site. Or if you want to learn more, make a great collection for yourself as something for posterity. And if you believe that this is the greatest investment in my opinion, you may want to check out my site, Trusted Coins. Today I'm going to be discussing Roman Emperor Johannes. He's also sometimes called Joannes, but I call him Johannes because that's how you search him in my store, with a H. See, that's Johannes on a coin. I have several coins of Johannes in my store. You may want to check that out. Joannes was a Roman usurper, 423 through 425 against Valentinian III. You could say usurper, he called himself emperor, but maybe he wasn't officialized, but that's the opinion of history. On the death of Emperor Honorius, August of 15th of 423, Theodosius II, the remaining ruler of the house of Theodosius, hesitated in announcing his uncle's death. In the interregnum, Honorius' patrician at the time of his death, Castinus, elevated Joannes as emperor. Joannes was a senior civil servant at the time of his elevation. Procopius praised him as both gentle and well endowed with sagacity and thoroughly capable of valorous deeds. Unlike the Theodosian emperors, he tolerated all Christian sects. His control over Gaul was insecure. His praetorian prefect of that region was slain at Arles in an uprising of the soldiery there. And Comes Bonifacius, in the control of African provinces, held back the grain fleet from Rome. The events of Joannes' reign are as shadowy as its origins. Joannes was proclaimed at Rome, and the Praetorian Games were provided at the expense of a member of the gens Anicia. Joannes was then moved his base of operations to Ravenna. His expedition against Africa was unsuccessful. Joannes had hoped that he could come to the agreement with the Emperor Theodosius, but when Theodosius II elevated the young Valentinian III first to Caesar, then to co-emperor as Augustus, influenced by Valentinian's mother Galla Placidia, Joannes knew he could only expect war. Late in 424, he gave one of his younger but promising followers, Aetius, an important mission. Aetius, at the time a governor of the palace, was sent to the Huns, with whom he lived as a hostage, to seek military help. While Aetius was away on his mission, the army of the Eastern Empire left Thessalonica for Italy, and soon made their base in Aquileia. Ravenna fell to their assault. A shepherd led the army of Aspar safely through the marshes and protected the city. Aspar's father, Ardaburius, who has been captured by Joannes' soldiers, convinced the garrison of Ravenna to betray the city. The fallen emperor was brought to Aquileia, where first his hand was cut off, then he was paraded on a donkey in the hippodrome to the insults of the populace. Then, after his further insults and injuries, he was decapitated in June or July of 425. 3 days after Joannes' death, Aetius returned at the head of a substantial Hunnic army. After some skirmishing, Placidia and Aetius came to an agreement that established the political landscape of the Western Roman Empire for the next 30 years. The Huns were paid off and sent home, while Aetius received the position of Magister Militum, commander-in-chief of the Roman army. So visit my site, trustedcoins.com, to find authentic ancient coins of this emperor and others.